It is, it's your boy Dutch the Damon, and you're now watching Damon Time with Dutch. On today's episode of Prison Stories Uncut, we out back in that cut annex with it. Now, I told this story earlier, but my editing was off and I didn't even know, so I had to run it back. But before I hop off in the storytelling mode, we're gonna go ahead and get a brother Thomas a shout out for showing love through Cash App and supporting the channel. This brother, one of my biggest supporters. Appreciate you, bro. Now that we got that out the way, let's get it. And like I said, when I came out back, they put me behind the door for 30 days. Check your background, make sure you ain't got no enemies. Like I said, the jail was just that dangerous back then. This is when all the lifers was in there. Now the cell they put me in, I was in a single cell by myself, but I was right next door, directly next door to the brothers, the good brothers, D-Duck and Boogaloo. Two old head savages. D-Duck had life, Boogaloo had double life. And Boogaloo had just came down off of death row. They gave his time back. This was back when we had the death penalty in America. Now, D-Duck was one of them brothers. He ain't even know no paperwork or nothing like that. He just went on savage mode. And he really don't give a fuck about nothing. You're old head, been locked up all his life. He talk like a gangster, walk like a gangster. And Boogaloo was a no-nonsense, serious nigga all around with. However you want to put it. Dark skin, had the pink lips and shit. Cut up, cocky for real. But he was slim with it, but he was cut the fuck up. But anyway, I was back in that cut, right? That cut annex. When you on lockdown, they put you in the day room in cages. They was in the cage next to mine. But they were cell buddies, so they was in the cage together. I was in the cage right next to theirs. We had a chance to get up on each other. That's when Boog asked me what he needed to ask me, you heard me? And once he saying I knew what I needed to know, he get to telling me like, hey man, I don't want nobody in myself. That ain't no good brother, period. Once Duck leave out of there, if there ain't no brother, they ain't coming to my shit. I'm like, well, I know a lot of brothers like that. And they like that for a reason, because shit do get dangerous and you be having the whole op in yourself. But I never forgot that conversation when he told me that. See, D-Duck is the nigga that allegedly knocked the nigga out in the cut, the CO nigga, and drug him up under the steps, you heard me. Slim really get a lot of respect from them COs. They really give him his space, because they know he don't play. But he was only over there on lockup. He had a record eyeball and taking 38, you heard me. So he was getting ready to go back in population. Now, administration was scared to let Boogaloo back in population. You know what I mean? He down there on a double homicide, just got off death row. They don't know what to do with him. So he was over there until further notice for real. Plus he had a bad track record dealing with the administration. He really put his hand on the motherfucker, you know? So I remember Duck used to be asking me through the vent, like, what's all these words and shit? Like, we got Swahili words and shit. This motherfucker used to be asking me, like, shit, he don't know for real. He don't even know. I used to tell him, like, I ain't telling you that through the vent. Oh, you don't know who's listening, you feel me? Wait till we get out in the day room. We used to get in the day room. I chop it up with him. Let him know some shit, you know what I mean? Big hump. Been down. But anyway, he comes off. He gets off lockup, going population. So now Boogaloo in the cell by himself, me in here. He went on here and threw it out there like, that you don't want to get moved over here so they don't put no square ass nigga in my cell. But I was comfortable in the single cell status. I'm like, hell no, they put somebody in there, Jack. I'm cool over here. I'm like, I feel you, Now, administration tried to put like 8 different dudes at 8 different times in the cell with Bug, and he was G-checking niggas at the door. You feel me? If you wasn't a good brother, you ain't coming up in here. And nigga ain't with no smoke with Bug, you heard me? The administration, they say, we got this bad ass, we figured something out, right? So they waited for Bug to go see his lawyer. His lawyer went on ahead and told him they denied his appeal. He was trying to get one life sentence back. They went on ahead and denied his appeal, right? Lawyer called him down, met him in the booth, told him he come back mad as shit on the tail. But little dude, he know they done moved somebody in the cell while he was down there saying his lawyer. The nigga was not no brother. Now Bug already mad as a bitch. They put him in the cell, right? He walked right in the cell, see a nigga in the cell. They closed the door, boom, real fast. They closed the door behind us so he can't even try, put Shorty out the cell or nothing. All I know is I'm laid back in my cell. I hear some tussling going on over that motherfucker. He right next door. I hear a little tussling. I hop up, cause Bug a brother, so I'm listening to make sure the brother all right. Put my ear in the vent. No bullshit. I hear Bug in a low tone, like, just let it happen. Just let it happen. You hear a nigga over there like, no. You just hear him like, no bullshit. Them the noises this nigga was making, man. Well, I'm already knowing what's going on. Man, COs come on the tail, doing their little count or whatever. Doing shit, looking at his cell. 10-10. Officers run on his tail with them turtle shoots on. They wouldn't even pop the door with the just being her right there. She had to wait for them boys to come. All I know is they pull Bug out the cell. This man got that red shit all over him, man. He bloody, man. But it ain't his blood. And he got standing right next to my door, handcuffed, looking at the morning. I whispered through the crack of the door because he's standing right by myself. I'm like, bro, you all right, bro? What happened? You all right? He like, And I told him I don't want nobody myself, ain't no brother, man. But the look he had on his face, like, it was deeper than that. It was deeper than that. Bro was mad about them denying that appeal. He went away and worked short and flat, man. When they brought him to the door, I could see it before they put the sheet on top of him. He had that shit lodged in the middle of his chest, like Bro couldn't pull it back out. You feel me? That shit must have slammed in his chest plate and that's got lodged in there. So that nobody wouldn't see it, they hurried up and threw a sheet on him. But I seen it before they threw the sheet on because I was right next door. Fucked him up. There was a big thing about that because the dude they put in the cell with him, he had life too. A bug was labeled in the books as a real high-risk, dangerous inmate. And they were saying he shouldn't have had himself right to begin with. I'm pretty sure Slim family probably got some money. But anyway, they packed Bug ass up and sent him right back down that Supermax building with another charge for another M. And once again, I want to give another shout out to the Brother Thomas for supporting the channel, man. The Brother Thomas, one of my best supporters. Appreciate you, brother.